Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's adjust this slightly. Okay. I think that's probably about right. All right. Coffee. All right. Let's see. So, let's see. Last time we kind of threw down the shadows, the background shadows. So now I need to do the shadows on the actual characters. Let's see. I haven't set that up yet. Good. Okay. I threw in the vignette and I did lighten the top and bottom of the window that is being looked through, as this is kind of like a police station lineup setup. So I thought that was an interesting idea, different way to do it. Right. So let's start with this one, I guess. I'm gonna duplicate the layer because I want to use that clipping mask right there. That's the word. And then I can just delete everything on that layer because I don't need that stuff. I want different stuff going on. So let's grab. Is it going to grab the? Yeah, full color. Cool. Hard to tell sometimes. But I do have it set up to pull the color from the layer, so that will help. Right. All right. Anyway, so let's see. It's going to be interesting because the light is coming like directly from the front downward at an angle, but he's going to be kind of lit up on, or shadowed more on his right, the left of the screen. Yeah. All right, let's try. So I think what I'll kind of do, I think I'll just kind of hit, I don't know, general areas and then go back and adjust things because that makes sense to me. Yeah, no. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't know. That. It's interesting because like the sunken cheek situation almost makes him look kind of like a bad guy to me. I don't know why. but I find it interesting. Let's see, I don't know if I want that there. That's fine. Figure it out. And this is just really rough right now, and even with that, it's difficult for me to think through how this is going to work. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. And I don't know. Yeah. I'll definitely go in and kind of soften a lot of this up, but at the same time, I don't know. It's I think a lot of it's going to be pretty subtle shadows, again, because the light is just kind of coming straight down. I don't know. Again, it's just kind of make it up as I go, almost. I mean, pretty much make it up as I go. I don't know. Okay. Gonna make it all diamonds shape there. I don't know. And we're just kind of going. All right, let's see. Slightly right there. I guess we can kind of hit that edge. This is definitely going to be, but we will have to go in and kind of erase off of the things. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do that, I guess. Hit that edge. And can I hit that edge? That kind of like that, I guess. All right. Hey, how's it going? I look different. How so? I don't. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I bothered doing that right now. I have to do so much more. All right. Well, I don't know. Cool. Come on. I want it like right over that line. I'll have to go back and fix that. No big deal. Just, yeah, let me go through that like this. Yeah. Been a long time, yeah. I mean, that probably is part of the reason. That tends to cause... I mean, I've probably put on some weight, and I might have had more of a beard or less of a beard. I don't know. There's a number of things that could be contributing to me looking different at this point. Let's do a slight. I am working on my original characters. I decided to do kind of like a lineup. So let's zoom out here. So I've got 5 of my original characters set up, and it kind of also allows me to like have a height reference for them, which is fun. So a little double. I don't know. A 2 for 1. I get a height reference, and I get to draw like my characters. There we go. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, so right now I'm working on the shadows for this character. Super fun. Yeah, that's probably good. I mean, the shadows don't have to be perfect. I don't trying, but it's also not exactly the shadow setup I normally have for my work either, so that's another thing that's kind of throwing things off. I tend to have it come from the upper right corner of my canvas. This is coming from middle down directly kind of thing, so it's a little funky as far as my normal setup for lighting. But, you know, it is what it is. But once I get this kind of set up and start working on refining the shadows, that'll be helpful. Yeah. Right now, I'm gonna just winging it. My default setting, honestly, winging it. Let's erase this section here and all that. Do that, and that. Yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah. I'll have to kind of go in and fiddle with the hair. The hair's never been a strong suit. Picking shadows on hair for me, it kind of fluctuates for some reason, kind of between like large sections of hair that I shade versus like little areas at a time. I don't know how to explain it. But, you know, can be a little funky. Okay, I'm just kind of putting down small little bits of shadow on these as well, because they would catch some shadow. You play Division. I have not played Division. It looked like an interesting game when it first came out, and I thought about it, but I think I might have it actually when it like came out free, but I have not played it. No. Like that. I don't know. Like that. Doop. I'll worry about kind of setting things up correctly in a second. But yeah, no, I have not played Division. I got back into Cyberpunk after watching Edge Runners. I started playing that again. That was such a good show. They did such a good job. I was really impressed. Let's put a small bit right there, yeah. I mean, a little bit. I never had a real problem with it, personally. I never hit any of like the crazy bugs that a lot of people ended up having. I mean, it's definitely not perfect, but they've made a lot of changes, a lot of good changes to it, I think, personally. So it's come a long way. I actually started a whole new character. They completely like revamped the skills and stuff in certain things regarding like level progression. So it's like you have to take a whole different approach now. I started flying and I landed in... Wow. Yeah. I mean, I have run into that like once since I started playing again, where my car hit something and just flew for some reason. Like flipped and like landed again. I don't know, it was weird. But I mean, for the most part, they've got the majority of things kind of worked out now, I think. As far as I can tell. I haven't run into like a lot of glitches with people, which is good. They've also made it now you can't, well, I mean, this is before, but like you can't find the monowire and like mantis blades and stuff out in the like world anymore. You have to buy them, which is kind of a bummer. But I mean, there's duplication glitches and stuff you can do to kind of afford those things. I don't know. Enemies shoot you through walls. That's another one I haven't really run into either, as far as I remember personally. No. Like, I'm sure there are plenty of glitches still. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't... I've been waiting to get the car. I keep going back and checking, and it keeps, like, not being there yet, which is kind of annoying. But I haven't gotten that yet. I don't know at what point that actually, like, shows up, which is semi-frustrating, I will say. Because I know it's in that cave, and I keep going back, but I haven't been able to... Like, the container hasn't been there yet, which is annoying. And as far as I know, they haven't changed that. So, it should still be there. Let's do that right there. Yeah, and next year they're gonna have Phantom Liberty DLC come out, which is cool. Hopefully that'll kind of add on to the story and stuff. Spawns at a certain time with this. Huh. Weird. Yeah, that's... I'm really guessing at some of this stuff for sure. It's kind of, yeah, let's just throw that down. Alright, I guess I could hit the edge of this. I'm playing something stupid. I mean, yeah, like, it depends on some of the weapons, I guess. Some of the weapons are super easy to kill people with, for sure. I don't know, see, that's where it gets a little funky on this sword. It's with the lighting, at least. I mean, it's cool that you get, like, boosts to guns that you use. Like, you get experience for using the guns, which is neat. I like that aspect of things. I think that was a really smart idea. But yeah, like, especially smart weapons. Like, if you use smart weapons, it is ridiculously easy, because you literally just go out there and you just shoot the gun. It doesn't matter where you're aiming, as long as there's enemies in your field of vision, you're getting headshots or whatever. Like, super easy. It's ridiculous. I guess I could start kind of refining this more. I don't know. Or maybe I should... No, I'll refine them one at a time. Yeah. As I go. Yeah, I like the blades, honestly. I think that's a fun way to do it. And now you got the like, you could throw the knives and they come back after like a certain amount of time, which is nice. I like that. I appreciate that addition and stuff. Okay, let's start here. Plus, it makes you feel super badass. Go in there and just take people out. And let's erase that. Let's just fill that. Let's do that right there. Let's back up. I guess we can kind of leave that like that. Can't swear. Oh. In chat? Is that what you're talking about? Because, yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, I've been harassed a couple times. So, like, I've just gone through and, like, added almost everything in the book to, like, not be allowed. It's just super annoying when people come in and are jerks. Yeah. Stealth is hard for me in Cyberpunk. Like, some games I have like no problem stealthing, and it feels really easy and simple. But like Cyberpunk, I don't know. Cyberpunk gives me a hard time sometimes. I also hate having to like hide bodies. That's always a pain. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Always fun to chat with people while I work. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it like that. Sure. Hey, how's it going? Actually, add that right there. Yeah. Small note there. Let's put this up there. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, it's surprising how much fun you remember having after you leave. That's pretty typical of most parts of your life, though, I guess. That you tend to remember the good stuff and leave the bad stuff behind, if we're being honest. Our brains tend to remember happy things as opposed to sad bits. Let's do that. That. Alright. Here. But I certainly remember having a pretty good time. I also remember that our brains remember things a little differently than what actually happened most of the time. Again, the whole remember the good stuff and less of the bad stuff. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was sick for a while, like a week or two ago, I guess now. But yeah, feel a lot better now. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I mean, for me, university, I had a lot of fun, and I had some amazing teachers that I really enjoyed learning from. But for the most part, yeah, it's like remembering all the fun you had with the friends you made, essentially. I got like a nasal like like an infection, like a sinus infection. There we go. That's what it's called. Yeah, it was not super fun, but yeah, I was down for like 3 days, and like kind of started to feel better after a while. Unfortunately, I was not fully better, but I had to go back to work. Because America. Yeah. But, yeah, I definitely feel better. Much better now. But yeah, it's a little rough. Little rough. Actually, yeah, let's throw that down there. Guess we could throw a small... There we go. Right. Yeah. All right, let's see. That's pretty good. This can kind of get which one I'm working. Get that, like that. Yeah, that aligned. Right, now I have to come in here. But yeah, I could still have a lingering thing, but like, I feel good now at least. For a while there, I felt real bad. I want to do that. Now let's do that there. Right. Is this supposed to be... no. Actually. I mean, the world is kind of... The world they're from is like post-apocalyptic Earth with magic and tech, so kind of cyberpunk-esque, I guess. But that's not like that wasn't the goal with him. But yeah, it kind of fits, I guess, when you think about it. But he, let's see. I'll show you the full lineup here in a second. Once I knock this out. Yeah. So he's my biggest, like, strongest character that I've designed so far, and I'll probably go back and like redo their designs a bit still, but yeah, let's kind of come down around that. Yeah, I don't hate that. All right. But it's a lineup of 5 of my original characters here. It's like a police lineup, the height scale. So he's a big dude, but he grew up on the streets, kind of taking care of orphans, giving them shelter, and watching out for kids like that. And now he's part of this like group of monster hunter people. That's also why his sword doesn't have a point to it. He's more about protecting than hurting people. I mean, he's just he's just the biggest dude I've drawn. Like he has to wield that large sword. He's just the beefiest guy that I've designed thus far. And again, I'll probably kind of revisit and rework most of these characters at some point. But, yeah. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I hate when I do that. But yeah, he's just a big beefy dude. He's like 7 foot tall. Just big dude. So he's 7 foot tall. His sword is pretty big too. So massive. Yeah. There. Yeah, I won't do that. That's fine. Let's that out. Yeah, I guess we should put that line right there. Kind of have this kind of. This lighting is a funky one to kind of work with. Just because I don't normally work with straight on, like, front lighting, essentially, is what this is. So it gets a little funky, I would say. Like that. This needs to come in a little bit. Oh, it's better. That needs to taper off. That tapers pretty well. Bring it in a little there. This needs to go. Do that. That's fine. That definitely needs to come in. Still haven't come up with a good name for mattress. Nice. Yeah. Coming up with names for characters is not super easy, I will say. At least not for me. It's probably easy for someone. And some people, but not for me. I want that to curve. Shoot. There we go. Not too bad. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, all of these characters have names, but a lot of my original characters, I have to come up with names after I draw them, because I just don't know. That should be line that I missed. Do that like that. Let's see. Let's bring that in like that. Much better. Alright, yeah, this I'm just gonna kind of hit like that. And that I'm gonna have to kind of blend a little bit better. Which I will deal with like a softer blend. I feel like quite a bit of this I'm gonna have to blend better, but you know. coming up with names for characters isn't super easy for me. These characters all have names, like I said, but like any character I've done, like from like a help me design a character thing, those always take a second to come up with a name, unless that's one of the things from the prompt that other people have to do, which I appreciate. But yeah, certainly takes a second. For me to come up with like new character names. Yeah. It's not a bad one. But yeah. I feel ya. Trying to think of names. Like I said, I'm not great at it, but some people out there are. Definitely needs to come to a taper there. Drop this down. Definitely needs to taper much longer than that. Okay, not too bad. Alright, we'll leave that for now. Let's hit the edge of these. It's going to be fun. I can barely see. Purple on gray. But, yeah, no. Boom. I think that works there. I'll leave it out of the actual eye. That, I guess. All right. Oh, too far. I need to rotate this. Get a better angle from hand. Yeah. The first character of this group that I came up with was Yuya. Really enjoyed like coming up with names for these, but for my like random OCs from Twitter and stuff, those took me a second to come up with names for sure. For sure. Cover that. How do you play D&D, and do you have some board games, free games, of it, or let's see, I don't know if I have any D&D video games. I mean, Cyberpunk is one I have. Obviously that's not D&D, but it's a role-playing game, which is kind of in that genre. I mean, I've played D&D with people at a table, so I've done the like actual tabletop D&D, but it has been quite some time since I've been able to do that, which is a bummer. You know, whole like getting different jobs and all that fun stuff. When I started playing with the group that I had, we all worked at the same job, so we all had a really good idea of when we would be available and stuff. And then that broke down as people got new jobs, better jobs. That broke down even before the pandemic hit, or the panini, or whatever you want to call it, before that whole situation showed up, which is a bummer. But yeah, so D&D is a fairly difficult game to get going, it feels like. And I've never been like a dungeon master. I don't know much on that end of things, but you know, let's zoom out. Okay. But yeah, so I've only ever played a rogue, so I don't know, I've made, since I stopped playing, I've made quite a few characters that I would like to play at some point, and just haven't found an opportunity or a game in which I could. But I've also been attempting to get a game going for some of my friends who have never played, but that's also a difficult thing to get going. D&D feels like a lot of heartbreak as opposed to like having solid good time. Characters you drop. So these characters in particular I created back in the day for a story that I would like to tell at some point. I just haven't gotten to it. I've somewhat fleshed out a few things here and there. Their backstories would be one, somewhat fleshed out at least. But let's see. Yeah, I don't. Right now, it's kind of just their original characters that just kind of sit here for the most part, which is, like I said, it's kind of a bummer. I haven't gotten around to creating the world, fleshing out the world and such, so that I could use them. Alright, let's see. To write that story. Basically, these characters all work for an organization that hunts monsters and protects people. So, yeah. And Yuya and Mao are like the two main characters, and then these three, Soul, Takashi, and Tatsu, they all kind of come in and help them at various points, is the idea there. But yeah, these two are kind of the main characters, mostly because they have the most tragic of tragic backstories. All of these characters, except for like one, have like a tragic backstory, but I mean, it is kind of how stuff works in that kind of magical world where you fight monsters. You don't typically fight monsters without a reason, you know. Get that a little bit of a bump there. I guess I kind of hit that one too. But yeah, so I have like an idea for a story, I just haven't gotten to like, really put it down, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, so that's the idea there. I don't know, maybe I'll leave them kind of cell shaded, I don't know. But I feel like that's enough refinement that I can move on to this guy. Who actually, let's just, there we go. So you've never I haven't role played them. I haven't used them in a game. No, they're entirely just like in my head, essentially at this point. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I've never used these characters in like a game of any kind or role played with them. These are strictly original characters that I've created for a story that I just haven't told yet. That one's off. somewhat funky angle, but it'll work. Yes. Let's just pull that across so it matches better. Yes. Yeah, that'll work for now. And it doesn't sound right. So. I mean, I was somewhat disappointed. I mean, it's not their fault, really. Unfortunately, the studio was kind of forced to put it out unfinished. I mean, it is what it is at that point. I still have enjoyed it personally. It's not my... It hasn't been so bad for me that I couldn't play it. I know a lot of people had so many issues that it was just unplayable and horrible and stuff. That's why Sony took it off the marketplace. It certainly could have been better, for sure. But I've had a fairly good time with it. They've done a lot to fix it, and I think it plays a lot better now. A lot of it has been revamped and adjusted, and yeah, especially since the Edgerunners anime came out, like, and they did the Edgerunners content. I think it's done a lot for the game. I just recently started playing it again because of that. Yeah. So I mean, I've had fun with it. I think they did a good enough job. Again, I don't blame them for the issues when you've got the because they're the developer, no, the studio, so I don't know, the developer. I don't know how many lies they told about it, stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you're kind of, again, forced to release a game before it's ready, and I mean, it's still, I enjoy it. Like I said, I enjoy it. I had a fun time playing it. I didn't have as many issues. I didn't run into as many issues as a lot of people I know did. But yeah, I mean, they definitely, it was not a finished game when they released it, for sure. And they definitely shouldn't have released it. But again, I understand when you've got your, because the studio probably wouldn't have released it if they had a choice. But like when you've got your board of people and stuff yelling at you to just release it, we don't care. You do what you can. I mean, yeah, I guess. Again, I'm a fan of the game. Fan of. I'm also a fan of. Let's do that side there, I guess. I'm also a fan of the game. I don't know, that game as well. I haven't played it in quite some time, but I am a fan of both of those games. That doesn't belong there. Yeah, okay. And again, it's, if you don't like it, that's entirely valid, 100%. No, that is 100% wrong there. Yeah, I'm a big fan of, like I said, I'm a big fan of the Cyberpunk. I'm a big fan of I don't know, I can't remember, League of Legends. Jeez. Yeah. Do want that. That should be the opposite. Whoops. Right? Yeah. Should be that. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, 100% Arcane. Just beautiful. Edge runners, gorgeous, wonderful storytelling, just absolutely incredible storytelling. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Truly. Yeah, I don't know. Nice. I don't know if I've heard of Ghost Runner. I've heard of Celeste, and obviously I've heard of Yakuza. But okay, we're good with. Just kind of throw that down. Yeah. Guess I could throw a small ring at the bottom here. Figuring out the opacity on this is going to be super fun. Just hit that whole bit, I guess. I also played the first few missions of Tsushima. Yeah, I've heard that's a really good one as well. Have not played that one either. I haven't played a lot of games in recent years. Let's hit that and bring it down a bit. Place after sushi because they were out of. Nice. That's cool. I didn't give like any detail to that ear. That's not good. Again, we're just kind of throwing this down here. Shadow there. Go there. Small shadow there. It's always interesting kind of figuring out where certain things should end up. Yeah, let's see. Let's do. Give it a second. There we go. There's a lot of good games out there, that's for sure. Too many to play nowadays, for being honest. Or if I'm being honest, too many for me to play. I wish there were. Wish I could play more games. I don't wish there were less games, I wish I could play more. Yeah, let's see. So many shadows. All right. What's up, dude? Let's see. Behind there, I guess. Let's do there on that side of the leg, maybe. Okay. We'll have to kind of work through some of this steel. I'm happy with that. This scythe situation I'm happy with. It's the rest of it I need to figure out. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, get some rest. For sure. Appreciate it. Thank you. I might even get one more kind of situated. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. All right, let's try fixing this. All right. Don't plan on having too big of shadows for this, because it is just kind of hitting them straight on. Let's hit that. Actually, let's throw that there. Very good. Kind of that right. A lot of this is going to be just kind of really small. It's going to be the goal, at least. Okay. Kind of figure it out here. There we go. That one's actually pretty close to where I want. All right. Alright, let's hit these. Back that off slightly. Okay. Can't believe I put no detail in that here. That's so bad. Alright, let's get these here. Right? At least somewhat. We'll leave it like that, I guess. It's funky. Things get funky. All right, let's see. That. Okay, not too bad. This is a mess. Let's just kind of hit that. Okay. It's fine. All right, yeah. I'm gonna ditch that one. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, do that. There. That's good. All right, moving down the line. Okay. That's fine. It's all the way. I think that's a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go try and fully render or soften this up. Or just kind of roll with a cell shaded look. I don't think the cell shaded look is too bad, especially the harsh light straight down. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Bang, 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 bang. Not too bad. Okay, I guess I could cut a lot down this side. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Almost. Two. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right. fine. That, okay, let's see. All right. That. Great. Okay. Small amount there. Let's round that a little bit. Do. Wait a second. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's. Definitely push. Whoops. Back. And push that up. Not too bad. Okay, I'll look that way. It's a small line there where it pops off on the foot. Let's leave that. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, let's see. I think that is. Not half bad. Let's push that a little closer to that edge. There. I do need to do scars. Yeah. Not too bad. I think that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we definitely have time for a little bit more. It's just that like that. Fine. All right. So out of curiosity, multiply. All right, let's drop it to 80. 70. Yeah, I think that works. 70 multiply. That will do. All right, and then we'll bring this back. Cause duplicate layer. And then we delete. I don't know if I renamed it. I did not. Oh, all right. Yeah, I dig that. I think it came out nice. I might even go 6%. Oh, 55 is actually, yeah. We'll roll with 55. Perfect. All right. Now, again, and at the edge of things, playing this kind of fast and loose still. Okay. Something like that. All right. Let's get in here and try and clean this up now. There. Let's do that. Not too bad. Throw it down like that. Come on. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's mostly good to go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay, we've got that kind of set up now. Good. All right. The part where it gets a little funky is I haven't started to add in any of the overlapping shadows here yet. That right there. One go there. Let's cross there. It's probably the last one for today. For being realistic here. Leave the rest of that alone. All right. Bam, bam, bam. All right. That is not what I have to do at all. Okay, okay. Got a little bit more time, but yes, call it there. We knocked out three, the first three here. So we got him, and him done. I guess I could set that to multiply and drop it to, what is this one? 55. Boom. Not too bad. All right, well, looks like I have one more stream on this one at least, so good news. Let's see. Yeah. Happy with how they're going so far. Yeah, probably finish it up next stream, and then I don't know what I'm doing next. I have no idea. Might go back to working on Digimon fan art ones or something else. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up, honestly. Anyway, I really appreciate everyone stopping by and hanging out with me. It's always fun to chat and draw. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you had a good time, and I'll see you next time. If your friends or family like art and they have free time on Saturdays between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Pacific time, let them know, hey, this channel exists. And you can follow my progress for all my stuff right down here at Zann20 on Instagram and Twitter. I post all the progress from my streams, so if you miss a stream, you can see how far I've progressed, as well as other stuff in between streams on the week. Generally, sometimes, not always. I don't know. It's hard to find time to draw sometimes. That's why I do this. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys next time, and later.